Hi, welcome to By Kimberly Saying. That's me. Today's poem meditation is, I think we can do it if we try. You know the thing that you dream of doing, you wish you could do it. You know, you see other people do it, you're like, I want to do that. Or give it a go, you know? And be like, no, I can't do that. I think we can do it if we try. And what's beautiful about trying is if you fail, it's okay, because that is how you learn and that is how you grow. And that's how you find out if you like it or not. And you might try something, find out that you like it and continue on that path. Or you might try something, find out that you don't like it, continue on a different path and keep finding things that you enjoy. And it's just finding yourself through the process, finding what you like, finding how you learn, finding what makes you be able to discover yourself more. Because I think the goal while we're here on this earth is to discover ourselves more and more and more, and learn to live freely as we are and accept others as they are, and just express from love. I think we can do it if we try. The key word is try. So if there's something you've been wanting to try it. Give it a go. Just take a little brave step. Give it a go. You know, something I tried was, I love comedy. I'm so interested in comedy. Like, I love watching comedy and I love comedians because they just bring so much silliness to life, and so much joy and laughter, and I think that is beautiful. And if I could be a comedian, I would love that. But it scares the hell out of me, you know? So I signed up for a improv class at UCB. I was like, I'm just gonna push myself, you know? And boy, was that hard. I showed up. It was terrifying. Every single time I showed up, I did the class. 3 hours is way too long. And when I'd finish, I would just cry because it was so hard. But what I realized with time is that the reason why I was crying is because I was being put out of my comfort zone. I was doing something that was stretching me so far out of my comfort zone, and I couldn't handle it at the time. There's 9 classes, and at the end of the classes you do a show, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna pressure myself to commit to every class. I'm gonna commit week by week, class by class. And I pushed myself all the way up to 4 weeks, and on that 4th week I'm like, I can't do it. I just couldn't do it, and I was like, it's fine, I'll wait for the next week. And I just let myself not go because it was a really challenging, hard time, and I was so proud of myself for doing it and taking that step and stepping outside of my comfort zone. But it was just so terrifying. And so now I'm learning how to practice. What are the things that I could practice so that I could maybe try that again? And I think that things like this, doing these talking videos, even though they're not funny, but just learning how to, practicing how to talk and how to be free to be myself, and doing podcasts and just practicing lots of different things. And maybe comedy's not for me, but I do think it's a really good process to go through. To whether you're a comedian or not, improv is such a beautiful, safe place to practice with other people that are at your level. It is literally the kindest, safest place, but I was terrified the whole time. But I think we can do it if we try. And I did it. I did those 4 classes. I showed up. I committed as much as possible for where I was, and that's important. And technically I failed, right? Like, I didn't complete the class, but to me, I don't see it that way. I see it that I fucking did it. I like signed up, I showed up, I did all the things, and boy, was I awkward as fuck in the class. It was a challenging time, but you know, I did it, I showed up, and that's just really important. And with time, it's like I do want to get to that point where I'm like comfortable being silly. I just think that's so important in life. Like, yeah. So I like to practice that a lot at home, and you know, see if that's something that I could take outside of my house. So that's where I'm at with that. But I do think it's important to, like, if there's an interest, which there was, right? There's an interest enough that I would sign up for the class and do something terrifying that got me out of my comfort zone. And I think if you have something like that, do it. Do it as much as you can, and just don't pressure yourself to complete it or to do a certain thing. Like, literally, even after I wasn't mean on myself, you know? I was like, hey, it's okay. You did it. You showed up. You did what you could. You even went further than you thought you would have, and I'm so proud. Honestly, I'm so proud of myself is the takeaway, and I'm so thankful that I tried and did it. But yeah, it's just like being kind to yourself and working with yourself is very important. And finding the things. What are the things that you're willing to give something a go that's a little bit different, or that's in your interest area? Like, just give it a go and see what happens. You might find friends in that area. You might find that you really like it and that maybe you are really funny. You might find that it's just a technique to help you get out of your comfort zone, and that in itself is so important. Just finding the things that work for you, and just giving things a go and trying out things and really creating the life that you want, and stepping into the next version of you by taking that step, by really exploring your world and stepping out into the world and exploring the world. What a wonderful gift. Life is delicious and terrifying and beautiful and wonderful and full of interesting experiences to be had by us. Life is full of experiences. Your life can be full of experiences if you choose to take the step. If you choose to be brave enough to show up, to be seen, to go past your comfortability, you know, like going further than you usually would, and just pushing yourself a little bit, but also while encouraging yourself and be like, girl, you got this, you can do it, you can show up. And even if you walk out of the class, just show up and give it a go and see what happens, you know? And I think it's important to just be on your team, show up for the life you want, go get it, go chase the life you want, because I think we can do it if we try. If we literally try, we can get the dream life that we want. We can pursue the dream life that we want. We can do it. We have it all within us. We have everything we need within us right here, right now. And so I know we can do it if we try. We can. I believe in you. I believe in me. Let's go get the life that we want. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's breathe. I think we can do it if we try. I think we can do it if we try. Now, as you go throughout this day, I want you to think about this poem and what it might mean to you. Okay, bye.